Hi everyone, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and today I wanted to talk to you about a topic that has recently come up. I'm not sure if any of you know the fitness instructor called Millionaire Hoy. He had a YouTube channel that had hundreds and hundreds of workouts on it. He did amazing HIIT workouts. I used to use some of his workouts as well, and he had a really great community going on. But if you did follow him, you would have noticed that he actually pulled all of his workouts off YouTube and has now got a streaming site. So this is something that a lot of people are starting to do for a number of different reasons. I thought I would do a video just to give you some background information in case you don't know who he is and in case you're not really familiar with what goes on behind the scenes when you're a fitness YouTuber. So don't get scared. I'm not pulling my workouts off YouTube or anything like that. I just wanted to give you a bit of insider information. So let's start by saying everyone likes to get something for nothing, right? So we all love to get freebies, and YouTube is an amazing platform for that. You can get free information, free workouts, so many great things through YouTube. But as we know in life, nothing really comes for free. If you're getting something for free, someone else has had to pay a cost to present that to you. So with fitness, obviously, the people that are passionate about fitness, like myself, like Millionaire Hoy, like so many other YouTubers out there, they want to share that with the world. And it usually just starts as a hobby, as something that they love doing, and they get themselves a little camera and then they start sharing it. People start responding, they like the style, they pick their favorite fitness instructors and they stick with them, and a little community starts building. And this is obviously very exciting. A lot of times the YouTuber still has a job alongside of that and doesn't require like basically ads or any revenue that YouTube produces as their income. So they still support themselves by another means. But it gets to a point where you have enough subscribers and enough views and whatever YouTube works out to give you your income through ad revenue, that you decide to take a risk and you decide, okay, if I put more energy into this, if I produce more workouts, if I cut back on my other job, then maybe, just maybe, there's a chance that what I love doing so much and what I love sharing with everyone so much can become my full-time career. And so this is exactly what Millionaire Hoy did, and so many other people are doing as well. So if you're smart about it, you do it all very step by step, and you don't kind of put all of your eggs in one basket, so to say. But with some people, because they are so passionate and they cannot see anything else that they would rather be doing, they do that. And so in some cases, if it doesn't work out exactly how they expect, they may not be making the income that they require just to tick over, just to do life. Or they may set themselves up for failure by perhaps putting out too much content, and then their subscribers or their viewers actually expect a certain amount from them. Even though it's free, the funny thing is there's still expectations on YouTube. So if you usually upload one video a week, or even some people upload one video a day, I think Millionaire Hoy uploaded 2 or 3 videos per day for one of his series. If you do that, then people will subscribe on the basis of you continuing to produce that much content. But as we know, life happens. You know, you have your ups and your downs, you have injuries, you have family issues, you have all sorts of things going on in your world behind the camera that no one sees, and it may not be feasible for you to do that going on week after week, month after month. So you would hope that your followers would have some compassion, or would just realize that just like their lives have got their ups and downs, that, you know, their fitness instructor is not always going to be able to give them everything that they want. But unfortunately, there are some people who see this as a very kind of, I guess, a selfish thing. Like it's just all about what I can get from it, and not so much about looking at the instructor as an individual that still has a life. And so often when people then don't produce up to someone's expectation, it can be that certain people, and it's only a tiny, tiny, tiny percentage, but there are some, they will get nasty and they'll start being what's called a troll and start commenting in a nasty manner. And they kind of think, oh, it's just a comment, but a lot of times people get really affected by that. Now, I have been extremely blessed in that I haven't had any trolls and I haven't had people leaving me nasty comments, and I'm very, very grateful for that my community of viewers and subscribers are so lovely and always leave me amazing feedback. Of course, you get your occasional thumbs down and you don't know who that's from and you wonder why. You wish you could contact them and say, hey, you know, what could I have done better? But at the end of the day, people are humans, people have emotions, so we understand that some people will not like certain workouts and they prefer others. So that, having been said, is one of the main reasons why Millionaire Hoy ended up just taking all of his videos off YouTube. Number one, he just wasn't making the income to support his family. And number two, he was also getting a lot of negative comments which were really affecting him personally. And so if you want to go over to his channel, it's just called Millionaire Hoy, you can actually watch a 40+ minute video on why he left YouTube. And it's really heartfelt, and it's amazing that, you know, he's suffered a lot of loss and just personal confidence issues, and even to the point of considering suicide. Not that he would, because he's loyal to his family, but you know, like, you just don't realize what goes on, because as soon as we turn on the camera, we're this particular personality and you don't know what stresses go on behind the scenes. So anyway, the main reason I wanted to say this is because some of the things that he addressed in his video are obviously affecting me as well and affecting all of your other fitness instructors on YouTube. So I thought it would be really great just to get some of the information out there, just to make viewers aware of what goes on behind the scenes. So one of the things that he mentioned was obviously the only real way for YouTubers to make money on YouTube, and it's not a selfish thing, it's simply because we want to keep giving you free content that we need to get something back from YouTube, right? So the only way we can do that is through advertising. Now, obviously, people don't like ads, and I definitely don't like ads, and I have been guilty of using ad block. But now that I realize that YouTubers are actually waiting or banking on ads to give them an income, it's very selfish of me to want people to watch that 3-second skippable ad at the beginning of my video, and for me then to use ad block and not watch it on other people's channels. So that's one way that you can really help YouTubers to continue to be able to give you free content, by helping them out and just leaving the ads. Most fitness instructors will be smart enough, hopefully, to only put the skippable ads at the beginning, because obviously you don't want to be in the middle of an interesting exercise and then an ad comes up and it blocks the screen. So I definitely don't do that. I only use skippable ads, and I'm not sure about other people, but that's generally what I would think the fitness community would be doing, because the worst thing is, as I said, if you've got a box coming up in the middle and you've got to kind of come out of your exercise to get rid of it. So please rest assured that if you're using my videos, that will not be happening. I choose only the skippable ads. And the other thing that you can do is you can actually nominate to use ad block in general, but then to not use it on a particular site at a particular time. So all you have to do is go onto your ad block icon in the top corner, and it will say pause ad block on this site. So you just pause it. That way you can watch, you know, the ad if you want to watch it, or even just wait the few seconds and skip it. That's still better than not having ads on at all. And then you can put your ad block back on for the rest of whatever you're doing on the internet. So that is basically one of the big reasons why YouTubers are not getting the revenue that they would otherwise be getting, because of ad block. And I know it's very popular and I understand that, but please understand that behind the scenes, it is an income for us. Secondly, he mentioned downloading videos. Now, this is a big one, because ultimately not everyone has a very fast internet connection. Sometimes if you watch directly off YouTube, if it's a peak time, it might buffer and it might be annoying. So I totally understand that. And unfortunately, there are many ways that you can download from YouTube, but with all of the ads revenue that YouTubers get, it is dependent on view time, okay? So even if you just go on there for a few seconds and then download it, we only get those few seconds. So that doesn't actually add up too much in terms of view time. So if you stream the video from YouTube, then we are getting that entire length that you're watching, 30, 40 minutes, whatever it is, and that goes towards our view time, and that's how YouTube then calculates how much we will be paid. So if you are downloading the workouts, it actually stops us from getting paid. So we will be getting more and more views, but we won't be getting the view time, and it will actually reduce the income. Or we won't be getting as many views because more and more people download, which means that you're not actually going to the channel to watch it. So we'll be posting more and more content, but our views will stay exactly the same. And so once again, that affects the income. So it's not all about money. I don't want to make it sound like it's all about money, but at the end of the day, we have to use our time in order to create the videos and then everything else that goes along with that. The editing, the uploading, the YouTube thumbnails, there's many different components that go into making a single video. And so if you are trying to do that on top of all of the other things you're doing in life, if you still have a job on the side, all of those things, it does take a lot. And if you're not getting much out of that, a lot of trainers will start thinking, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I should just do a streaming site where I get paid for every single person that views my videos. And then they charge a monthly fee, and that's their revenue, it's guaranteed. So I understand why people are doing that. So for any of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I have a slightly different thing going on. I have YouTube workouts and non-YouTube workouts. And all of those are available to be purchased as downloads and on DVD through various platforms, including my website, workoutdvdworld.com.au, through Amazon, through Total Fitness DVDs, through eBay. So I have numerous ways that you can purchase my downloads and my DVDs. So please, if you don't have a very good internet connection, but you like even my YouTube workouts, head over to my site and just buy them. They're only Australian dollar $3.99, and I have a buy two get one free offer. Okay, so you're getting 3 workouts for $7.98. You can download them onto as many devices as you want. There's no restriction, and you can keep them forever. You can travel with them, you can do whatever with them, okay? So my workouts are legally downloadable through my website. And I would really appreciate if you would consider doing that instead of downloading them for free from YouTube. I understand that the workouts are free on YouTube, but please understand that still a lot of work goes into those ones, exactly the same amount of work as my non-YouTube workouts. So if you do pay a very small fee, it would really help me out. On top of that, I also have many workouts available through my weekly specials at 99 cents per download. So if you head on over to my website, you'll see the weekly specials category, and I have different workouts in there every week. Some are YouTube workouts, some are non-YouTube workouts, and they're only 99 cents Australian. So you can definitely stock up on all of your favorite workouts with very little cost. So there's many ways that you can support your favorite YouTube fitness instructors. As I said, you can turn off ad block when you're watching your videos, skip through the ad if you don't want to watch the whole thing. If you want to watch the whole thing, then they'll get even more revenue. You can also purchase anything that they have available that they might be selling through their other sites or blogs or Facebook or whatever their platforms are. You can leave positive comments, subscribe, leave thumbs up, just to encourage them, because they're doing amazing work behind the scenes to bring you all this free content. So just encourage them. Take a few seconds to write something positive. You can also help me personally by reviewing some of the workouts that you enjoy. So even though you may not have purchased any of them, you can go to Amazon where I've got all of my workouts and leave me a couple of reviews there, which really helps me out. So for me, YouTube is part of my income, but because I do sell my workouts as well, that is a larger part of my income. So you can really help me out by leaving me reviews. Especially on Amazon, a lot of people will go buy good reviews. If I'm not very well known over there, then they're going to be reading up on the workout and thinking, oh, this sounds good. You know, this person seems to know what they're talking about and they've left a really good review. And that is one way to get my name out there and become more well known. I'm not really a self-promoter as such. A lot of people do publicity through magazines, through online, interviews, things like that. I don't really do much of that, so I really rely on you guys to just share my workouts, to tell people about them, and if you like them, just to leave me reviews and leave me positive comments, and most of all, just watch my workouts and do them along with me, of course, not just watch them. So that's really the crux of what I wanted to say today, just in response to Millionaire Hoy leaving YouTube and all of the kind of backlash that he received from that, to give you some inside information of why someone might make a decision like that. As I said, I have no plans of doing that, but just keep in mind that people, especially those who only give free content, they're paying a price somewhere along the line. And so it's just nice to show support and to do whatever you can to help them out and show your appreciation for all of the free content that they're giving you. So thanks for listening. If you have any questions, please leave me comments below. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe because I've got loads and loads and loads of new things coming up. I'm working on so many different series and I've got millions more in my head. So please make sure that you subscribe. There's going to be lots more coffee talks coming up about various topics, so make sure you listen to those as well. And overall, just have an amazing day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Kisses from Australia. Mwah.